Hey guys, it's been about a week since a video, and I just first and foremost want to thank everybody for all your positive comments that you've been giving me. I have gotten so many messages of encouragement and inspiration from literally all over the world. It is just so amazingly cool that I have gotten messages from people that live all over the world. And I want to thank our friends Slava and Lena who came here to visit us from Russia, who did a video. They were so kind to do literally a half an hour video on nothing but what Dan and I are doing here in Indiana and what I'm trying to do with the horses and get my message out of brain injury and recovery from this type of injury and PTSD, and how to basically live with having these types of injuries. And I just want to thank you, Slava and Lena, both for what you did. That's just so amazingly kind and awesome, and also opened us up to a whole bunch of new friends that are out there. Hi, everybody from Russia and all over the world. I'm very excited to be able to talk to you guys. I wanted to give everybody an update on Blanco. He is doing so much better. The swelling in his tendon has gone down. I would say he's about 90% better with that swelling in his tendon. He still has an open wound on the back of his leg. It is probably about, I would say about that big. But it's healing over, and it's healing from the inside out, which is what you want. And because it's still open, I haven't been able to turn him out yet, but we do a lot of hand walking and things of that nature, and he's doing a lot better, and I'm trying to keep his spirits up. So cross my fingers, and about another 3 or 4 weeks he and I will be riding again, and we can do some videos of me riding Blanco. And I wanted to touch on something that you guys, I've gotten lots of messages from folks that have basically been asking me, first, Kim, you need to do some motivational speaking. That's what you need to do. Well, that's what I want to do. I do. I would love to do that, and I'm hoping that my YouTube channel will give me an opportunity to have a platform to share my message and get my type of message of positive thinking and how to basically live in the world and deal with the things that I'm dealing with, and hopefully it can help other people as well. And I thank you guys for telling me that and giving me some encouraging words. Then the next thing that I get is, Kim, are you really that damn happy all the time? No. In a word, absolutely no. I am not that damn happy all of the time. And sometimes you just can't be positive. Sometimes life happens, and, we just all need to give our permission to give ourselves permission to not be okay. It is okay to have days where you're not okay, especially when you're dealing with brain injuries and PTSD. And it's hard to explain to people what that is. And I know that it's kind of a saying now, it's okay to not be okay. But what I mean is, when you have these things going on inside of you and then the outside looks fine, it's hard to explain to somebody that on the inside you're screaming and you're crying and life just basically sucks. And you hear the slogans, oh, let's, if life gives you lemons, let's make lemonade. Sometimes you can't do that. Sometimes you can't make lemonade. Or if you make lemonade, sometimes you need to pour a little vodka in that lemonade to make it a little bit easier to get through the day. That's okay too. I'm not saying become an alcoholic. I'm just simply saying that sometimes you just can't turn it on and be that positive, and it's okay to give yourself permission to have those days. And when you're having those days, and we have to all live in the world and get out there and be around people, the way I deal with it is I give myself certain sayings or certain things that I can say to people when they talk to me, so that I don't have to engage in long conversations. Everybody knows what happened to me. Everybody knows that I deal with migraines, and because of my cervical spine injuries and being pinned together, I deal with actual physical pain in addition to my brain injury and PTSD. So a lot of people out of a well-meaning place will ask me how I'm doing. And there are days that I just simply don't want to talk about it. I don't want to say anything about it. And for a long time, my way of dealing with it was to shut myself off from the world. Don't talk on the phone, don't get out of the house, don't be around people. That's not healthy either. So we need to all be out there in the world. So having ways that you can communicate with people that doesn't engage in long conversations about what's going on with you are ways to help. Like people ask how you're doing. I'm doing fine today, and just kind of drop it at that. Are you, how are your migraines going? They're going fine. I'm dealing with it. You don't want to tell people, oh, I was in bed for 4 days. I mean, you can if you want to, but if you don't want to talk about it those days, then it's okay to try to not have conversations about it. And then if somebody, and again, out of a well meaning place, starts to probe you and ask you questions, it is also okay to tell people, I'm just not in a place today where I can talk about those things. It's okay to leave it at that. Or if they ask you questions that continue, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't, I really want to help you. That's fine. I understand that you want to help me, and I appreciate that so much. But today, I'm just not wanting to talk about it. It's okay to tell people that, and people will understand. And that's one thing that I had to learn through this whole process of recovery is that it is unhealthy to completely cut people off. And sometimes it's also unhealthy to try to tell everybody everything that's going on inside of you because we can't explain it. And it's okay that we can't explain it. So you just need to find ways that work for you that tell people, you know, I'm not the greatest today, or I'm dealing with it, but I don't want to talk about it. However, you find that works for you is okay, and give yourself that permission. And it's okay to tell people that today my life is just kind of sucking. And it's okay to give yourself permission to have those days. I have them all of the time. And I just simply tell myself, Kim, tomorrow is another day, regardless of whether I want it to be here tomorrow, it's going to be here. So as long as you can get up out of bed, put your 2 feet on the ground, and you get up and you're breathing in and out, it's okay. We're going to live through it. It's not going to kill us. So these bad days that we go through, we will get through them. And it's helpful to find people that have been in your same position. And that's why I tell people to reach out and try to find groups and people that they can talk to, and like there's so many resources for disabled veterans, and that's why I encourage people to come see me with Blanco, because I get it. I'm right there with you. I know what it's like. And if you want to come out and hang out with the horses and just tell me, hey, Kim, I just want to be around the horses today, but I don't want to be around you so much. I can deal with that. I get that, because sometimes all I do is want to be around my animals and not people. And that's what happens when you're locked in this world of brain injury or post-traumatic stress disorder. It is a hell like no other that people can't possibly understand, because of the fact that we look okay on the outside, but we're not okay on the inside. And so I just wanted to tell you guys that it's okay to have those days, and it's definitely okay to give yourself permission to have moments where you just sort of let yourself down and cry. And that doesn't take away from you wanting to be a positive, motivational person. It just means that you're human, and we're all human, me included. I am definitely human, and I have my days, my moments where I can't get up and get going and move around. So I just want to say, guys, let's keep going. Let's just push forward. Remember, it's okay that we're broken a little bit. We're cracked. That's how the light gets out. So let's just continue on our journey. another day. I will keep you guys updated on Blanco. Thank you so much for all the kind words and messages. And tomorrow's a new day, so let's keep it bright. Thanks a lot. Bye bye.